Well, hello, my darlings. It's my yard here. It's time for some 2K19 wisdom for you. Wisdom on the $1 million challenge. Because as of this video recording, we have done it 7 times. That makes me 7 times a millionaire, right? That's how it works, I'm sure. But for some of you guys that have not done it yet, we need to give you tips, some tricks, some hints to complete all 15 matches. And the first big hint is to watch my stream. So hit that like button, subscribe, follow me, notify yourself by turning notifications on and everything like that. And see me stream the $1 Million Ladders every single day for the foreseeable future, or close to every single day. There'll be times where it might be a pre-recording or it might not happen, illnesses and everything like that. I've not been feeling well the last couple of days either. Anyway, the second tip for this, obviously you need to do a promo, and once you complete the ladder, well, my promo will be glorious, but I'm not going to spoil you. No, that's not even a hint on what my promo is going to be. No WWE games, I know you're watching. Oh, my promo will be legend. Wait for it, dearie. Yes, it'll be crazy. Yes, I'm sighing from side to side, but I don't care. The main hint on this, and I'll tell you for a fact after playing the game so many times in the $1 Million Ladder, this ladder is easy compared to the My Player ladders. It is easy compared to all the other ladders because the AI behaves differently in this mode, much more than it does in My Player or My Career or anything like that. Now, with AJ Styles, and it might just be an AJ Styles thing, his finishers don't get countered when they have one reversal. The odds of them reversing it, I've only seen one phenomenal forearm be reversed when they've had one counter. Any other times, even with 2 counters, it's unlikely, but it's possible. But with one finisher, one reversal slot, they don't reverse a lot of stuff unless they absolutely have to. There is exceptions to the rules, and occasionally they will do it on submissions and other things, but it is totally random in that regards. They will reverse when they have 2 counters. When they have 2 counters, that's when they reverse or more. So obviously they're going to reverse more often when they have a full set of 4 or a full set of 3, depending on the superstar. And they will keep doing it. So if they get down to 1, you jam in the offense, because if they get to 0, you know you're going to get the offense in anyway. And you want to spam to your heart's content. Now the stomps. Stomping at the moment, as of this build, as of the recording, they have not patched in the auto get up. I'm pretty confident they will auto get up again, because stomp is boring and everything like that, and I don't think it was planned to have that into the $1 Million Ladder. The fact that it's in the whole game is silly in itself. So that's what you've got to make sure is spam it. They will have to reverse at some point. Now there's 2 ways I recommend doing it. First way is to have them near the ring ropes. Therefore, if they reverse it, they roll out, and then they roll back in, and then you can hit a DDT, as the kneeling DDT. Perfect combo there. Second way is there's one stomp that does more damage than the other stomps. It is a sort of a sidestepping stomp. The animation is completely different to the others. That deals twice as much damage as the rest of the stomps. Yes, this is tips you guys aren't going to hear from anyone else, that's for sure. That's what you want to do. Do that stomp to get them. And if they do reverse that and dodge it, you normally have the offense to get the second one in. If they counter again, they've wasted 2 counters to get up, and you'll still have 3 or 4. So, providing you're good at countering, that's fine. Your health does not matter a damn thing. It makes no bloody difference what your health is, whether your body health is bad, you're down to no health. It's worthless. It doesn't matter. The AI will rarely pin on or submit you on a normal move. Again, some exceptions, and probability is they'll do it at some point, but it's unlikely. So do not worry about being on low health. Don't care about your stamina so much unless you get to submission matches where stamina is vitally important. Stamina is also important for the pinball. If you get hit by a big move and you've got no stamina, pinball will be harder to get out of. No questions there. But of course you've got the payback system. The payback system, you want to try and save up for resiliency, because you never know when you're going to need it. Certainly on certain matches it's going to be easier to activate it than others, especially if you've got false count anywhere. It's going to be probably harder because you can't you could get pinned outside the ring before you get dealt the required damage. Hell in Cell's is not false count anywhere, so you're more likely to get resiliency. and normal matches as well if you're doing outside the ring, because there's no count out. You can stay outside the ring. There's a time limit, but there's no count out. There's no time on the counts. So use that to your advantage. You can do a lot of damage. Another thing, as it just popped into my head, is certain moves I've yet to see the AI reverse. One of them is the OMG apron DDT. I've yet to see the AI reverse that in with a full set of finishers and done no moves yet in the game. Nailed it. Because finishers and signatures and your percentage carries over, storing your finishers at the right time is perfect. Especially on false count anywhere matches. That DDT is awesome to use against people like Daniel Bryan, The Rock, Austin, etc. They are fantastic ways of dealing a lot of damage very, very quickly. The next port of call is, of course, submission matches. Submission matches are, well, oh, they don't like you, do they, with the submission matches? And it is a practice. I've learnt to master the wheel. I don't like using the wheel anyway. I hate submissions, but that's just point of phrase. But you have to do it because there's 4 submission matches. Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, John Cena, and Brocky Lesnar in a steel cage. All have to be done in 10 minutes or less. And it's not 10 minutes as such, because if you submit them in the final 2 seconds, you might still get a draw. So you've got less than 10 to do it. Some people will tell you to work the head. You should always work the leg. There is 2 submissions that AJ Styles has, at least, but I've only been focusing on 2. One is his calf crusher, which is a SIG, more likely for them to tap on the signature than on the regular move. The second one is the Mutalock. That Mutalock works the leg and the head, but primarily it works the leg. Therefore, your tactic to win submission matches is to use every limb targeting move you've got. You've got the Dragon Screw, which is limb targeting, which is RB and X, R1 and X, I should say. On PlayStation, I'm using Xbox terminology when I'm playing on PlayStation. R1 and X, and that does the Dragon Screw in an initial grapple, a standard grapple, front face lock. Also, as a normal move, he has the knee breaker, the shin breaker. Left and X will, left on the L stick and X will activate shin breaker in the grapple hold as well. And then limb targeting on the legs has an elbow to the leg, which is a faster animation than his normal leg maneuver. He can do the float over knee breaker and other things as well, depending on positioning too. Just keep spamming it. Once the AI is down to 1 counter, most of the time they will not reverse the move until they get to 2 again. So that's how you spam, spam, spam. You will get to a signature before or just about on time to when the legs will be red if you just focus purely on the leg. I've won a submission match in 2 minutes. It is possible. They do get resiliency, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to use it. So use that to your advantage. And when you do a submission, for Pete's sake, make sure you've got stamina. You will need stamina to roll backwards and forwards, because you need to get there fast enough. Then when it goes back, you want to go fast again. You want to go in a swinging motion, clockwise and counterclockwise, and eventually you will make them tap. Especially if you're very close to making them tap, follow them round speedily. They will tap. Okay, you got that? Now, I do know some people use the button bash method. Now, the button bash method is fine, providing you don't get hit by a submission. If you get hit by a submission and you've got red body parts, you're tapping out. Whereas the wheel, it's very easy to get out of. Even with no stamina, you can wait a few seconds for your stamina to build up and then rotate out of it. I have not tapped out once to the AI yet using AJ Styles on the $1 Million Ladder. Simply put, it's easy. Easy to do it. But that's the pros and cons when it comes to those submission systems. Like I say, the AI likes to reverse stuff with 1 counter, signatures, finishes, all the blooming time, but not in the $1 Million Ladder. So use it to your advantage. There's 3 big guys. You've got Luke Gallows, you've got The Undertaker, you've got Brocky. And these guys will not fall down easy to begin with. You might get lucky, and when you get lucky, by God, take full advantage and do the stomps. But sometimes you will have to maybe do a springboard to start off with, just to get them permanently down. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Hit the strikes, because they may stagger and they can gain the advantage. Jump cut! Oh, it's gotten dark all of a sudden. How did that happen? Is the magic of video. Yeah, take advantage wherever possible with the reversals. And if it's a Falls Count Anywhere match, or if you've got stall finishers, use the OMG apron DDT. Do your finishers outside. The Styles Clash on the outside. Near Enough takes a full bar off of most of the opponents on the outside. So use that to your advantage. You'll get matches done quickly. We can do it in under an hour, we hope. With cutscenes, we can definitely do it without the cutscenes. But with cutscenes, we're at 1 hour, 3 minutes. And I know I can get it down to under 60. So keep following me. Watch me live stream on this channel on Twitch. Twitch.tv/ITSMYYARD. And to subscribe and everything, just watch me do it. Because inevitably, they'll patch it and the auto get up will be gone. And then you'll have to work out a new strategy. And I'll be there to help you there, my pretties. Oh, I will indeed. So thank you very much for watching. And we will see you next time.